Hello, everybody. So today's case is one that, when it initially came out, I did hear some things about it. I saw some posts. I think there might have been a few videos about it. But I never really dived too deep into it until I started doing my research for this video. But this one is going to be about the case of Kierra Coles. The facts and stuff behind this case are puzzling, and it's also very sad when you know who we're talking about, like the details about her and everything, because she was going to be a mother, and it's just overall just a mind-boggling case. So I decided that's what we're going to be talking about today. All the links that I used for research will be down below, like always, and let's get into this. So, Kierra loved dancing, she loved taking photos, getting dolled up, and doing her makeup. She was determined to get a job with USPS or the United States Postal Service. She took on seasonal jobs and kept trying until she was eventually hired permanently after about 3 years. She absolutely loved her job. She was 26 when she vanished, and it's so odd and also crazy to read about people that are my age, because I'm 26 right now, because it really just puts into perspective how young they actually are. And to think that she just went vanished when she was 26 is just crazy to me. And when she vanished, she was actually 3 months pregnant with her first child, and she was so excited to be a mom. And on October 2nd, 2018, she was excitedly shopping for her baby. She was going to be bringing this baby into the world. She was going to be a mommy for the first time. She's, doing things that need to get done. You just know the excitement if you've ever had a child that you've been excited for. But unfortunately, 2 days later, on October 4th, her family would be reporting her missing. Police used security footage to map out the hours leading up to her disappearance. In one video, she's seen carrying groceries into her apartment building. A man later arrived and the pair left together in a car. And they left with Kierra driving. Minutes later, the two went to Walgreens, where Kierra is seen withdrawing hundreds of dollars from an ATM. Her mom said it was odd because it was around 11 p.m. at night when they were doing this. And there are stills of this video or the footage, and I will have some of them on the screen. And they're very eerie just knowing what happens, how she just vanishes after. Less than an hour later, the vehicle is seen driving and parking in another area of the city. So the man exits the passenger side, but nobody exits the driver's side. The next day, the man was seen parking her car near her apartment complex, going into the building alone, and leaving with some items. He left the area in his own car, and he is considered a person of interest, but his name hasn't been released. Police believe the reason the man got out on the passenger side is because he was staging the seat to make it look like Kierra had been driving. A detective says that he believes whatever happened to Kierra happened in less than an hour, and the last time she's seen, she's unfortunately not alive much longer after that. So the last time she's seen on footage is basically really the last time she's even seen alive. And like I said, those stills are very eerie to look at. Now knowing the details about how he could have been doing this, making it look like she was driving and that she may have no longer been alive, it is just so eerie to know what's about to go down, or allegedly about to go down. So, like I said, the police didn't release his name, but Kierra's mom said it's Josh Simmons, Kierra's boyfriend and presumed father of her unborn child. Josh was there with Kierra's mom when police searched her daughter's apartment, and Josh claimed he hadn't seen Kierra. A detective says Josh has given conflicting accounts and wasn't consistent on some of the statements, and then didn't want to talk with police. So Josh Simmons soon moved out of state with the mom of his other children, because apparently he does have other children with another woman. I don't think they're like married or anything, but he did move out of state with that person, which is very odd. And that is all we have on the case of Kierra Coles at this time. If you have any information that could be of interest or could be helpful, you are urged to contact the Chicago Police Department at 833-408-0069 or 312-746-7330. Again, those phone numbers are 833-408-0069 or 312-746-7330. So now it's time to talk about what I have just presented to you. So they didn't say who it was, but obviously we do know who it is because the mom gave the name of the person, and it's Josh Simmons. So the father of her, or the presumed father, I should say, of her unborn baby, because we don't know. Um, uh, I do think that Kierra, unfortunately, is no longer with us. This is someone who loved her job, loved her family, loved life, was going to be a mother, and she was excited about this new adventure. She was excited to take on this role, a very important role, a very responsible person for her age, and to think that she just vanished and wouldn't come back if she had a choice or was just able to, it doesn't feel right. She would come back if she was able to. I hope I presented that in a way where it's very obvious that she wouldn't just up and leave. And considering the footage we have of her being with Josh and what they're doing, I just have questions like, why was she taking out so much money? Did he show up at her apartment? Was he maybe threatening her? Is that why they left so late? Like, maybe she was out getting groceries and stuff, got back home. Um, Josh is there or whatever. Is he like threatening her? She has to give him money. And then maybe not long after he does something to her. Um, Maybe he doesn't want another child. Maybe he just doesn't want Kierra around for whatever reason. We don't know, obviously, but I do agree that she is no longer with us, and I do think that, in my own opinion, allegedly he did something to her, and it happened not long after she is seen. I do think that that's probably what happened, allegedly, in my very unprofessional opinion. Okay, he has not been accused of anything or anything like that. We don't have any proof. Even though he was uncooperative and was giving conflicting statements, we don't have any solid proof. We cannot accuse him. This is just in my opinion. I did think he harmed her for whatever reason. And I think that's probably what happened, is that it's odd that she was out so late at night. I think he may have surprised her, and I think that the money might have been for him for whatever reason, and things went down, and she's gone. With that being said, I'm going to turn this over to you guys. Leave your thoughts down below. Please be respectful to the family and to Kierra. You never know who's going to come across this video, and all comments about her and the family should be very kind and respectful. This is something that they are having to live with. Even though this is all the information we have, obviously I will update you when I have more. Hopefully we have updates soon, whether that is more information being released, a suspect, or hopefully an arrest. That would be absolutely amazing. I hope that Kierra gets justice. I hope she's found, and this case can finally be put to rest. But thank you guys so much for listening to Kierra's story, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.